Hey everybody, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by and digging into the card pile. Went to the Tippecanoe County Sports Memorabilia Show over the weekend, hosted by Rail Splitters. It's basically a heavily Purdue memorabilia show for Purdue University sports and so on. But there are people with cards there to sell and Pokemon cards and all that. But it was kind of hard to find the vintage. There was one guy there. Uh, you would not believe the unbelievable crazy prices. He had some great cards, but the prices were just insane. And the ironic thing is, the only really two purchases I made from the show was from that guy. But it was a haggle battle from, at least back and forth, coming back through the show to him and him hollering me or waving me over. It was a hassle, but I picked up two things from there. But the main stuff I received, my buddy Terry Burkhead, who I grew up with, he lives out of state now, and he shows up to this show. It happens twice a year usually, and he's a huge Purdue fan. He's got crazy, crazy memorabilia. And he always is pretty cool with bringing a care package, let's say, brings me some cool stuff. So that's also included in this. Not to mention I have another bag still left of things that he brought down for my collection, from his collection. We kind of collect the same, but different teams and what have you. But we got kind of the same vibe in how we collect. Whatever catches our fancy is what we're going to get. It doesn't have to be something everyone else has, or heck, it could just be something that you just like because of the way it looks. And I'll get to that here in a minute. But one of the first things I wanted to show you that was in the box that Terry brought me was this uniform. It's cloth, and here the had a lighting issue. Well, we'll deal with that later. But anyway, this jersey, it's got number 4, Lou Gehrig's number, but it looks like it's like a iron-on. But the front, where it says New York, is stitched, and I can't tell if there was buttons there or if that's just drawing or what have you. I didn't really investigate it that much. But it was just an interesting piece that he found in one of his collections that he bought, and he figured I would dig it, and I kind of do. It's Lou Gehrig, but it looks like it would go on a Babe Ruth doll of some sort. I don't know, it's pretty wild. And much to my wife's chagrin and my buddy Terry's, I did smell it, just to see if it smelled old. Yeah, I'm that guy. But anyway, like I mentioned, that's kind of like an iron-on, but the words New York were sewed in, and I don't know if there was buttons there or not. But anyway, if you have any idea of what doll this goes to, let me know in the comments. That'd be great. Or anything you might know about this. Like I mentioned, it's kind of big for even Lou Gehrig, so who knows. And some other things, Yankee related and Babe Ruth related. He threw in a couple of these collectible books. I've been collecting these, not real hardcore, but when I come across them, I do. So we have Ernie Banks, Bob Feller, Roberto Clemente, and that's really nice to have because I don't have many Clemente items in the collection, and the aforementioned Babe Ruth with the 3 bats. So yeah, collect the books. I dig those, and then some couple single cards. He gave me a box, and I went through the box just to see kind of what was in it, and I grabbed a few things from it. Here we have a Stadium Club. I believe this is, I want to say 2017. 2024. Stadium Club Mickey Mantle. That's pretty sweet. And then we have the Sports Flicks Mickey Mantle. That's pretty awesome. And some more singles we have. We have number 1 draft pick Jim Abbott from the Angels. Right-handed pitcher from Michigan. Had a pretty incredible career. So yeah, I have a bunch of these cards, Jim Abbott, I should say. Don't know if I have one of these, so this will be awesome to add. Then we have a couple Cubby cards. These are Topps Chrome. My favorite player of all time, Bill Buckner. That's a great looking shot right there. I gotta see what's on that. Maybe it's inside the top loader. But yeah, Bill Buckner and the great Ron Santo. Two Cubby greats and Topps Chrome. So those are pretty cool. I about said queef. And then we have some more sports flicks. We have Roberto Clemente. That's pretty sweet right there. That's like 3 times the action. Or a Roberto 3-way. Then we have Roy Campanella. 3 different poses in the sports flicks. That's pretty awesome right there. Then he knows I've been talking about masterpieces, and he had a couple he threw in. This one's Whitey Ford. That's pretty sweet right there. Pretty cool. And then right here, Daisuke Matsuki. What's crazy is I thought they only did baseball Hall of Famers and old time players. I barely remember the current players at the time having masterpieces. But Daisuke rookie right there, that's pretty nice. And then real quick, I saw a video earlier of Warren D from the CLE, and I believe he showed these, and these were also in the box. So you have Zach Wheat, Evers, Bush, John McGraw, Eddie Plank, Nat LaJoy, or Laugie, or however you say it, Christy Mathewson, Hannah Swagner, and Ty Cobb. So yeah, they're from Cracker Jack, the Borden Company, I believe 1993. So yeah, you beat me to that one, Warren. Then we have a couple more singles here. We have rookie card of Pete Crow Armstrong for the Cubbies. He's really coming on this year, so hopefully he does great things and we stay in first place and make the playoffs. Then we have this cool Babe Ruth card with the 63 design. This is from 2022, is it? Yep, 2022. Again, collecting Babe Ruth on a budget. And this Babe Ruth card is real sweet. This is the Stadium Club Chrome, where he's playing the saxophone and Lou Gehrig is plugging his ears. This is the Chrome version. There's also the regular version in the box, but I figured I'd show the Chrome. That is a great looking card. Awesome card right there. Again, Babe Ruth on a budget. Again, more Babe Ruth cards. Also from Stadium Club, and I want to say 2022 again. Oh, 2021. He's got the big ass bat. That's just a cool looking card. With the big ass bat. That's what I'm going to call it. Babe and his big ass bat. But yeah, that's a wild looking card right there. Then we have another one. This is a more serious tone image of the Babe. That's just a great looking picture right there. And this is from 2024. But again, a great looking card. Love it. And then we have maybe Babe's Nemesis, Ty Cobb. Another modern day card, but it's a great looking card. Here's the back. This is 2023, right? Yeah, see? But no, that's just a great looking card of Ty Cobb right there, even for a modern day card. That is awesome. And this last Ty Cobb card, I can't remember what set this is from. I know Baseball Legends, but Pacific from '89. Yeah, his eyes look menacing in this one. I mean, it's a great looking card. Great looking card. Okay, and the last ones we have, these are more for Purdue memorabilia related or what I got at the show. And Mr. Terry gave me a couple of these in here, and I'll start it off with this. This is former Purdue great and NFL Hall of Famer Dave Butts. He played at Purdue. And what I love about this card is the face mask and the helmet. Look at that helmet. It's all scarred up and banged up. The helmet's immaculate, and he's got no neck. But yeah, Hall of Famer Dave Butts. I mean, that's just a great looking card right there. The helmet sold it. I mean, first thing it drew me to this card was, well, obviously no neck, but the helmet. Hall of Famer Dave Butts. Pretty sweet. Purdue. Let's see when he drafted. Drafted number 1 in '73 by the Cardinals. Hell yeah. Then staying with the Purdue theme, Jimmy Oliver. He had a cup of coffee in the NBA. I believe it was with the Celtics, I want to believe. But autograph card. This will go in my slowly but surely going, but growing autograph collection. Mainly from Terry, but I've got my own a few here and there. But Jimmy Butler loved when he, not Jimmy Butler, that's funny. Jimmy Oliver loved when he played at Purdue, solid player. And then here we go. Rodney Peete autograph for when he was the Detroit Lions quarterback. I always dug Rodney Peete. Was hoping he would have turned out and a lot better than what happened for him, but still dug him, and that's a cool autograph to have as a Lions fan and as a football fan. And then another one, Detroit Lion, solid player, Pat Swilling. So yeah, that's pretty neat. His 6 is kind of off, which is funny. But anyway, I mean, it can't be fake. Why would you fake it and then put the wrong number on when it's right there? And then here we go, Chuck Long, another Lions quarterback that I wish would have panned out pretty well. Liked him in college at Iowa. He always played Purdue tough. Old Chuck Long. And then this is, I believe, his senior year card. He is currently the coach for the Purdue Boilermakers. This is back when he played in '92, '93. Number 12, Matt Painter. Since he's around, I'm going to try to get this signed. Yeah, here we go. Figured why not pick up the coach. And then these last couple cards are what I got from the show. The actual show. Those were all from pretty much Terry. Oh, and yeah, they did have some autograph signers, mainly Purdue guys, like I believe Everett Stevens was there. He played back in the Boilermakers in the early 2000s, late 1990s. A football player, Dave DeShear, that played in the 60s. He was there. Or Dave Shellhouse, who played basketball at Purdue, was also there. And for some odd, crazy reason, former Major League pitcher, former Chicago Cub, former Milwaukee Brewer, former St. Louis Cardinal pitcher, Larry Sorensen was there. And we got to talking, and he was a pretty cool guy, really cool guy. I didn't have a card for him when he played for the Cubs on me. And at the card show, no one really had a Larry Sorensen card for the Cubs, but I did find one from when he played with the Brewers. And what makes this cool is It's from my favorite set, the 1980 Topps. So even though he's in a Brewers uniform, back then the Brewers were in the American League, and I didn't mind them. Now that they're over here with us in the Cubs division, I'm not a big fan. But Larry Sorensen was a good pitcher. He pitched for the Cubs in '84. So I believe his only Cubs card was an '85 Donruss or '85 Topps, somewhere along there. But yeah, talked to the guy, real cool. Told me a little story about how he was randomly opening a pack, and his card was the first card on top of the pack. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, Larry Sorensen, got to meet him. Cool guy. And then this other card I picked up from the real crazy high dollar guy. Little side story with that guy. When I was looking at his table and going through things, I saw, what was it? A Bucky Dent rookie card. And I asked him, how much for this? He goes, oh, I've been looking for that. That's not for sale. And I thought, well, that's weird because it was right there in front of you. You know, pretty much he had like two open area stacks, you know, piles of cards. And I just went through them and they're right there. He was like the second card in the first stack. But anyway, he didn't want to sell it. So I found this card and it's in really good shape. It's off center, of course, you know. Of course, that's my style. But it is a great looking card. One that I think if I had it graded from SGC, 5.6 maybe. If I'm crazy, a 7, but I'll stay with the 5.6 area. But yeah, Earl Campbell, legendary running back. I mean, that's just a great looking card. And then this next card I picked up from old boy is this Mike Bossy rookie card from 1978. Yeah, 78, 79. But anyway, big hockey fan. Mike Bossy was one of my favorites. Him and Messier, Dino Cicerelli. I liked all them guys back in the day. But yeah, Mike Bossy rookie card. I have a version of the same year card when it was when he set the rookie record for goals scored in a season, which unfortunately for him, Wayne Gretzky broke the next season. But yeah, so I have the two versions of that year of Mike Bossy rookie card now, and that's pretty huge. It's a great looking card. As with the Earl Campbell, it's a little off center. The corners are sharp. It's a great looking card. Awesome to find it. And as I mentioned, it took a haggle. But I walked away with a fair price, and I think he was a little disgruntled that I was a little aggressive with it. But I wasn't rude or anything, but his prices were crazy high, and we had to find somewhere where we were both comfortable. I think his wife just wanted to get rid of me, so I think she kept nudging to get me to move on. So whatever it takes, I guess, you know. But insanely priced. It was crazy what some of his stuff was going for. He had a 1971 Thurman Munson card, kind of banged up real bad, and he wanted $300 for it. And my buddy Terry, who was also at the show, even my friend, who's also a subscriber and a member over at the Card Pile on Facebook, come over and check that out. Quick plug. He even went over by there and he just gave a quick glance for about 3 minutes. He's like, I can't buy nothing from that guy. But I saw these two cards and I figured, you know, if I'm not going to buy anything at this show, I at least got to try to get these. And luckily I picked these up and I'm real happy with those. Not to mention meeting Larry Sorensen, grabbing the Matt Painter card, and of course, all the cool stuff my buddy Terry showed up with. Pretty awesome. So again, thanks Terry. Thanks to the Rail Splitters for putting on the show. Thank you guys for watching and appreciate watching. Don't forget to hit the like button, thumbs up, whatever it takes. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm working my way to 400 and like to have you guys along for the ride. All right, hope you enjoyed the show. Please let me know in the comments if you dug any of these things, or if you collect certain players here, or if you collect the masterpieces, or even the Cracker Jacks. I know Warren D does, so hopefully he'll dig those. And again, thanks for watching.